Hi everyone, welcome back to Pilates Yoga. My name is Marisol, and in this class we are going to be focusing on resting, restoring, and stretching. So a lot of it is going to be very much like a yin style yoga class. However, I do add kind of my favorite stretches. We're going to be using a yoga pillow. If you don't have a yoga pillow, you can use any pillow. We're also going to be using yoga blocks, 2 of them. And the yoga blocks, you don't really need. I like to use them just to help me with certain stretches, so that's why I'm going to include them. So really, I encourage you to take this time for yourself, to take this time to stretch. And if you don't have these props, just, do without them. That's not a problem. And the other thing that you're going to need is some sort of a wall or a counter or a chair, preferably not a rolling chair. I know that sounds like a lot of props, but even if you just have a wall or just have a counter or couch or something that you can just kind of assist in your stretches, that would be great. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these props just off to the side for right now. I'm going to put my yoga blocks on either end of my mat, my yoga pillow somewhere nearby, and we're going to start with a roll down. So I want you to start towards the front of your mat. Hands down by your sides, palms face forward. When you're ready, pull the arms back out and up. Big inhale. Exhale, dive the hands down, round the spine, reach down to the floor. Just kind of seeing how far down we can go. If you've got your yoga blocks here, you can put your hands on the blocks. Try to tuck the chin to the chest if you can. Try to kind of put more weight on the left foot and then the right foot. Just noticing what feels tight in your legs, maybe in your glutes and your low back. I want you to bend your knees slightly. Really ground your weight in your heels, maybe grip your feet, and then slowly push the floor away as you roll the spine back up to standing. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Let's try that again. Pull the arms back, out, up. You can lift the chest, big inhale. Exhale, dive the hands down, round the spine, reach down to the floor. Hold it here. Deep breath, inhale, exhale. Relaxing the head. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Hold it here. And then bend the knees, push the floor away, slowly stand up. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. All right, now from here, I'm going to have you interlace the hands behind the low back. You're going to press or straighten the arms kind of down. Meanwhile, your arms are still together, your hands are still together. You're going to pull the arms up as your chest lifts, as your chin lifts. Hold it here. Big inhale, big exhale. And then relax. You can let go of the hands if that feels good. I know sometimes that stretch can be a little intense, so let's try that again. See if it feels better the second time around. Interlace the fingers, pull the arms back and up, lift the chest, lift the chin. And relax. Good. Shake out your hands. All right, so now from here, you're going to place your hands on the wall in front of you or on a counter. If you're on a wall, your hands are going to be flat to start, and then you're just going to press your hips back. Hold it here. Arms are straight, and it's almost going to feel like you're arching your back because you're pressing your chest down while your hands are still on the wall, same spot. And then round the spine, slowly curl on up. And then take a step closer to the wall or to the counter, whatever you're using. Now from here, you're just using the wall or the counter for balance, but I want you to point your foot, and let me show you. Let me roll up my leggings. You're going to point your foot And instead of tucking your toes, instead of folding your toes down, you're going to point your foot and you're going to put the top side of your foot, not the bottom side of your foot, top side of your foot, and press the toes down into the floor. So it should look like you're curling your toes. Hold it there. This one can get a little complicated even when I teach it. Put a little bit more of the weight on the big toe. When I teach this in person or even online, it can get a little complicated, and sometimes I have to go over to people and actually like adjust their foot. So just be very mindful that you should be feeling almost like you're curling your toes and you're forcing them into a curl. Forcing might be the wrong word, a little too aggressive. But if you're doing this right, you're going to feel how the front side of your ankle, maybe the front side of your shin opens up. And this is an area that very rarely gets stretched out. And I didn't realize that until I started teaching this, because when I taught dance and when I was a dancer, we used to do stretches like this all the time to get our foot to point a little bit more and to get a little bit more flexibility and mobility in the ankles. Yeah, and then most people will want to like turn their heel out to put more weight on their pinky toe side, but again, you want to put more weight on the big toe side, put more pressure there. Great if you have bunions. I will say that. All right, now you're going to tuck your toes like we normally would, and then you're going to press that back heel back into the floor. And now from here, you can bend your right knee, if that feels okay, and then straighten your leg, and then bend the back knee, and straighten the leg. Keep it going. I think my cats are calling me. No? Never mind. Keep it going. I don't want you to hear they're crying outside of the door for too long. Deep breaths. Good. All right, now let's kind of shake out that foot a little bit. Do the same thing on the other side. So again, break it down just so we make sure that we're getting the most out of this exercise, because it's a great exercise or great stretch. Point your toe, place the big toe, the tops of the toes into the mat, straighten the leg, put a little bit of pressure into it, and then put more weight on the big toe side. Standing up tall. Just stretching the feet out. Try not to slouch. And then try shifting kind of the foot, like more pressure on the pinky toe side and then more pressure on the big toe side. And then you'll really notice where your tightness really is. And for most people, it's on the big toe side. And then you're going to place the foot down, flat behind you. Back heel is pressing into the mat, and then bend your back knee. I was like, wait, that doesn't feel right. Bend your back knee and straighten the leg, and bend the back knee and straighten the leg, and repeat. When I used to work as a belly dancer, I would work anywhere from 3 to 4 nights a week at the beginning, and my feet were always really sore and crampy. Even though I trained and I'd done this my whole life pretty much. But once I started doing these exercises, it really, really helped a lot. And come all the way up. I'm gonna shake that leg out a little bit. Good job, everyone. All right, so now from here, let's grab our yoga blocks. Just place them on either side of the mat from us. Feet together, hands by your side. Pull the arms out and up. Hands flat together. Bend your elbows. Bring your hands to a prayer pose. Big inhale. Big exhale, press the hips back, flat back forward. Put your hands on the yoga blocks. Place the yoga blocks on either side of your feet. Take your right foot, reach it back, and come down into a lunge. So this is where I like the yoga blocks because it really does help, help you not reach all the way down to the floor, which you don't really need to. You just need to find a stretch. Hold it here. Now let's bring the back foot a little bit closer as we straighten the front leg. So it's kind of like you're shifting your weight forward when you do that. I'll show you guys. So you're down in this lunge stretch. You're going to tilt your weight forward onto the hands and the front foot, and then seamlessly straighten and adjust your back foot. It does require a little bit of work, but over time it gets easier. And again, go down into a lunge. And now bend the back knee, hold it here. I'm going to bring my blocks to the high setting, and then I'm going to come up to an upright position. You can point your back foot if you want to. I know sometimes that feels better. Now put your right hand on the yoga block. Reach your left arm up and back to the ceiling, giving yourself a little bit of back extension here. Keep breathing. And then bring both hands down. Now bring it to the low setting. Keep your right hand on the block and then twist and reach the left arm up into the ceiling. Now, if you want to bring your hands down to the floor for a deeper twist stretch, you can. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest your hand down. Whew. All right. Now lift the back knee and shift your weight forward. Bring both of your feet together. Good. And then from this forward fold position, we're going to bring our left leg back. Hold down into a lunge stretch. Team, if you're ready to finish the rest of this super relaxing class, getting ready, getting restored, getting flexible, you can find this class in my class library on my website, almapilatesyoga.com. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below letting me know how you felt after the class, and hope to see you in my next one.